sometimes doing the dishes, especially if you don't have a dishwasher and you're ADD like me, can be really challenging. So let me give you a couple of tips. First of all, I have this from the Dollar Tree. Now, this was Dawn Platinum once upon a time, but again, it's got a refill from the Dollar Tree. You want to have a good dishwashing soap. You also want to have a decent sponge. This is a Scrub Daddy. It comes in a 3 or 4 pack, I believe. And it's really great because it's got this really scrubby part that when this sponge is dry is really abrasive. And then there's this part for getting, smoothing the surface. So a huge pile of dishes is going to be very intimidating. So what I like to do is start segmenting them and kind of putting smaller things into bigger things, and they're soaking. You can also use a bucket like this. It's also from the Dollar Tree. You can set that aside and soak the dishes. I recommend soaking your dishes. A double sink also helps with this, but it could work with a one mono sink too. One thing I learned is that running the water continually is going to run up your water bill. So I just like to do a rinse first. Silverware first. You do you. Just start tackling something a little bit at a time. As you can see, I like to get things really soapy and scrub off all the food stuffs. And after I have a sufficient amount of soapy things, I'm gonna then rinse it all in one fell swoop. So now that I've made sure to wash the front and the underside of each dish and silverware, I'm going to start rinsing things off and putting them in my drying rack. I recommend putting silverware mouth side up. There's actually such a benefit to washing by hand because I felt that this was still a little greasy. This is a grease guard. So I'm going to use a little more soap and a little bit more scrubbing. Living without a dishwasher can have its inconveniences, but it's also convenient as well because it's always sucky to get something out of a dishwasher and find it's not even all that clean. I notice how I'm not even using that much water. I'm not having the water constantly running. Alright, dishes are done. Now I'm on the last step of cleaning up the sink, making sure there's not a lot of water residue. This is a vinegar and water solution with a tiny bit of soap. Wipe down. Rinse off the sponges. Keep them kind of clean too. Make sure there's no food residue on them. Check it out, dishes are done. Now you could either do that yourself or you can have happy, healthy hands do cleaning for you.